Daily Broadside at 988. I opened up TikTok this morning when I woke up at 4:08 this morning. Bored out Chevy motor. And first thing I see is somebody teaching me how to do origami vagina. You'd be able to fold a dollar bill into a vagina. And they were impressive. I mean, it looked very realistic. I have no clue how someone decided that this would be a thing for them. And I'm like, why are you suggesting this to me? Why don't I, did I learn how to do it? Of course. I'm not bad at it, actually. It's really not that hard. You just follow a few steps, fold some stuff, and it looks pretty cool. So now all my dollar bills in my wallet, which is a little excessive because my wallet's now like that fat, but I folded them all into vaginas. So I'm going to hand those out today. I'm getting ready to go in the store and get a big bottle of water, and let's see what they do. But no, that's just weird that somebody would, origami is, what is that? Japanese art of paper folding, I guess I believe. Like, that's a weird thing to begin with, that somebody was like, look at that tree. Look at that piece of paper. It came from the tree. Let's make it look like the tree. And you somehow, or look at this swan. And I wonder if I could take a piece of paper and fold it into a swan. Like, it's weird that somebody would even come up with that. But, we've advanced so far. I think that the old Japanese guard that came up with origami would probably be a little flustered, a little set back the fact that we're making genitalia out of dollar bills now. But, what are you going to do? The downhill, it would be rough if it was uphill. The double luge that everybody's talking about, it is kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, it's cool enough that, somebody gets on a rocket sled and just, goes to the end of the earth at a Mach 7, that's one thing. But the fact that somebody said, hey, just put somebody on my lap and let's, laying down. Like those bobsleigh guys, those guys are pussies. They're all sitting down, I'm going to lay down. But here's the part I don't get. Like, I don't know how big those dudes, I don't know if they're like bantamweight guys, they're like 135 or something, but imagine that's like a full-size man, right? And you're the bottom dude. Like, that's got to be like a jarring ride. You got some 200-pound dude just bouncing off your chest cavity, and not to mention your unmentionable. They can't be comfortable. They probably wear like fiberglass or Kevlar underwear just to give themselves some kind of protection from just getting slammed in the crotch at 97 miles an hour. Oh, it's got to be a riveting job. What do you do for a living? Oh, I got some dude that rides on top of me on a sled. What? Yeah, we just do it like every couple months. You just practice that every day? Like, what if one guy's sick? You just don't practice that day, I guess. You put just load some sandbags up on your chest. And do they switch, or does the bottom guy always the bottom? I don't think that's how it is in real life, I guess people swap back and forth. People are tops, people are bottoms. I guess in the luge, you're probably relegated to one thing. Like the curling people probably don't switch from the brusher, the scrubber, whatever it's called, to the slider and then the yeller. Man, they get a little scrub, curl, what? I'm like, yelling at me. I can see what the damn ball's doing. I don't need you to stand back there like laying down on your knee, I don't need any of that, right? And I've recently learned that Juta Liram, whatever her name is the fiance of Jake Paul, is, man, that girl's tall. I think he's like 6'2". She's got to be 6 feet tall, but pretty girl. There's, obviously things going on with her that are impressive, but I think that it's kind of funny that, we start talking about male and female sports, and she's now, I guess, like the fastest person that's ever played that sport in women's competition. And yet, if Jake Paul put some study into it, he could beat her times, I bet, because he's a guy and he's got stronger legs and everything else about him is just stronger and faster. It's kind of weird, You could be married to Serena Williams, and it's possible that you could get good enough to beat her at tennis. It undermines their greatness as women, the fact that we're so far apart in sports and we could just dominate them at most things, it's things that take skill that aren't really a sport, like billiards or something. You could Yuma Mataya, whatever that girl's name was in like the 80s and 90s, that real good female pool player. She could beat a lot of men. But maybe. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, it's just kind of funny that, like, she's got an athletic fiance who could potentially beat her at what she's better at every other female on the planet. It's kind of weird if you think about it. I mean, theoretically, I guess I could. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to just ride around in a circle real fast like that. I bet that's rough when you bust your ass and just slide into the wall at centrifugal force of like the same speed as double losers, you know. I'm just rambling about Olympic sports at this point, so I'm going to end this. But I got some dollars to go spend. Wait till they see me at the strip club this evening. Oh, is that a vagina? That's right, it is. Giddy.